They are commencing Operation Shoot Boys.
Commencing Operation Shoot Boys. Nice.
Alright, so we will start the YouTube. Alright, hi everyone on YouTube. This is the second week of the July Monthly Mayhem Tournament, and today we have the first match of a best of three between Operation Shoot Boys on the left versus Flawed Desire on the right. On the left we have Korea Terror, a White Knight, Angelic Fire, Captain Korea and Soviet Hero representing Operation Shoot Boys, and on the right we have Solus Days, Iktiri, Sharonav, or Anv, and Nullis and Crispy Lettuce representing Flawed Desire. Right now we have a Nautilus ban, and that's about it.
Yeah, I would say bans are going quicker in the first match, but in the second one, looks like they're taking a little more time to plan out and synchronize what those bans are. Nautilus, really strong jungle, so a lot of people don't like him.
Ban on Graves. I'm going to guess that's semi-targeted, semi-controlling who they fight.
I don't really think it's controlling bottom lane because out of all the ADs, he doesn't bring anything too unusual as compared to the others. Yeah. So I'm going to say it's targeted because you don't ban Graves unless you know someone's really good with him.
Yeah. Melfight has been banned, and Shen has been banned. Janna has been banned. I'm going to guess all those are targeted bans from GS's squad. I'm surprised about that Graves ban because we've seen, was it usually Angelic Fire choose Corki?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm remembering now. Corki, oh god, never dies.
All right, so it looks like Korea Terror has chosen Alistair.
Yeah,
locking that in. That's a fairly new one for them, so I think we're going to see a little different play from Operation Shoot Boys. Iktiri choosing Soraka. Solus Stays is yet. Well, no, I guess technically he hasn't chosen her yet because it has been locked in, so we'll have to wait and see.
Has hovered over Soraka.
Yes, is showing Soraka.
Right.
Solus Stays showing Mundo.
I personally like Dr. Mundo, even though a lot of people say that he's been a little weaker recently, so he is still really solid, but just not as good as some of the other ones.
White Knight almost instantly locking in Lee Sin.
That's surprising because I don't know if the last patch fixed his issues with his Q, and when he flies over and goes to hit someone that like insta stops. It's like trying to take a picture.
And Angelic Fire showing Ezreal, not locking.
Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it?
I do know.
Are we gonna see it?
I'm pretty sure Angelic Fire does have.
We are gonna see it. We are gonna see it, and my universe will be restored. It'll be a great day. Great day for Ezreal.
Ezreal's everywhere. Troll you.
Yeah, right.
Just Frosted Ezreal.
Frosted Ezreal, or the other one that's even worse.
Alright, that has been locked in by Angelic Fire. Sharanv and Nullis are up.
What will they... Jace! Come on, do it!
Come on.
I want to see a Jace. So versatile, can be jungle, top, or AD. Can be played as tank, bruiser, or hard carry.
Yeah. And that has been locked in, so we have no idea what he's going to do with that.
That should be interesting. Yeah. I'd have to say Alpha Summoner's probably going to go bottom. The meta flash heal.
You know, that could be...
right, because we also have Ignite on Ezreal, so...
And it looks like we're going to see a Jax, or at least a show of Jax, and that has been locked in. Nullis choosing Jax.
I like the Ghost on Jax, too.
Looks like Captain Korea and Soviet Hero are up for the final picks for Operation Shoot Boys. What will they choose? They have 27 seconds left, and they are showing a Twisted Fate.
Captain Korea
locking
with the Twisted Fate.
And Soviet Hero showing Vlad, but hasn't locked that in just yet. I'm actually surprised I recognize the Twisted Fate artwork. I haven't
crushing kids with the gold card.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking just get rid of red card on Twisted Fate and give him something worth using.
And it looks like Vlad will be running down the clock. And that has been locked in. And Crispy Lettuce instantly showing Morgana. Still hasn't locked it in yet, so we'll have to wait and see if that is what they decide to use. Maybe taking that extra time to kind of talk out strategy, or let Operation Shoot Boys think they're going to choose something and then choose something entirely different.
So maybe they're building a meta off of their team name. They have 3 people that directly shoot something for Operation Shoot Boys.
Yeah.
That's it. Operation Shoot Boys is now the ultimate poke team. They just need to get rid of Vlad. Well, Vlad still is good poke with his Q, but get rid of Vlad and pick up Nidalee. So that way you have
throwing the
that.
spear.
Yep. And then go with a Mundo for Cleaver Poke.
And that Morgana was locked in by Crispy Lettuce.
Yes, so we will see a Morgana versus a Twisted Fate in the middle. I would like to say, I'd like to talk and really, kind of plan out and think about how that's going to go. But we've seen Captain Korea just decimate in situations where we thought he was going to get owned. So, and
he didn't choose Rise. That's a new one too.
Yeah, I was just saying.
I think we're seeing entirely different play from Operation Shoot Boys / Senior Citizen Squad. And the delay has started, so we'll go into more detail on the summoner spells.
And then did Flawed Logic, or Flawed Logic, yeah, see, I'm taking two team names and putting them together.
Flawed Logic.
Flawed Desire. Were they the team that played last week? Because there's only one team that played.
Well, they did play last week.
I mean,
let me see.
Legit match.
Life on Mars and Flawed Desire played, and Operation Shoot Boys and Pancake Knights played, but we couldn't. We got kicked out of Flawed Desire and Life on Mars.
Okay, so we haven't. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't think we've seen Flawed Desire.
We saw them play a little bit, and then we got kicked out. And then Operation Shoot Boys and Pancake Knights, we couldn't cast because we couldn't even log into Riot, and then they.
But that was
the server.
I think Operation Shoot Boys for first Pancake Knights was 29-5.
Yeah, it was a pretty dominating.
All I remember was getting the email from the captain of Pancake Boys saying, "Can you please make this more balanced next time?" I was like, "Well, that's the thing. It's a no elo tournament. You enter, you have to understand you could possibly have pro players playing against you.
Yep.
And it could be very one-sided. But I think that's the good thing about our tournament is that you can play with a multitude of people. You're not forced to play against people that are close to your ELO range.
Yeah.
Which can be a really great learning experience.
Absolutely. I mean...
Or a really saddening, crushing experience of being wrecked and lamed by Captain Korea.
Well, it happens, and, we still have Godlike Tyrion here, and from what I can tell, they've been doing well, although I'm pretty sure they haven't even played a match yet. Hopefully we'll see them Saturday at 8 o'clock. They'll be at 8 o'clock, but tune in Saturday at the same channel at 5 o'clock as Edward Moles will be casting the bottom half of the bracket. If you're wondering what the bracket looks like and what it is, just go to LoLReportDotCom, click on the tab on the right-hand side that says Monthly Mayhem, click on brackets, and you'll be able to see the brackets of all the teams. Again, I believe we have to switch out whoever... was it? A White Knight, Angelic Fire...
What isn't used is different. Changed.
His name's changed.
But they're not using him this match, so...
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They said it was all O's with alt codes, so we have to actually get what those alt codes are.
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
Is there a symbol over it? Is the O the actual alt code? Is the symbol or whatever?
Yeah, can you send that to us, Operation Shoot Boys? You guys did let us know in advance, and we do appreciate that, but we never got the email. So if you could send us out an email, usually a lot of the teams like to watch the stream while they play. Specifically probably for the summoner spells and all that. Oh yeah, we haven't really gone over that. And we only have 15 seconds. The interesting pick of the teleport from Jax, but mostly pretty standard. Lots of exhausts from Flawed Desire, 1 Ignite, 3 Ignites, 2 exhausts for Operation Shoot Boys, and then obviously the standard Flash and Smite.
Yeah. So we'll see how well Jax uses that teleport. If he's going to use that more for the team fight kind of things like helping to gank a lane, or if he's going to go for using that to help control Dragon. Again, since we didn't see a full thing of Flawed Desire play, we don't know how aware they are of map objectives.
Yep.
And if that's the style they play, or if they play more about just continuing their lane.
Well, as far as Resurrection is concerned,
my world is
Ezreal's complete. However, Operation Shoot Boys is absolutely dominating the skin war with a Bloodlord Vladimir, which looks baller, the Magnificent Twisted Fate, which looks baller, obviously the Pulsefire Ezreal, Dragon Fist Lee Sin, which is the only Lee Sin because it's Bruce Lee, and Longhorn Alistair, which is pretty funny actually. And the only thing that Flawed Desire has is the Temple Jax, so it looks like we're going to have a very...
So that means technically... we have 9 skins versus 1.
Yes.
Yes.
9 versus 1.
9 skins versus 1.
I would like to think that Pulsefire Ezreal only counts for 2.
No, he counts for 5, because every time we level up his ultimate, he gets a new addition. So you get 1 for the base, and 4 for the ulti.
Azuriel is a very happy man.
My logic is infallible. Pulse
All right,
Fire
looks like we're going to
Ezreal.
be hopping into the game very quickly. As my
Yeah,
little hand
no
has
Pine
changed.
Box computers in this match.
Although Nullus seems to have stopped.
He trolled us. He just unplugged. So it would stop. It's like, hey.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Let's switch over and switch into our little graphics, which we are adding to make this stream look and the YouTube.
It took us like 12 years to figure this stuff out, guys.
Yeah, we're pretty lame about that. Holy crap. Like, we could have done this from the beginning, but it took us into month 3 to be like, you know, that's actually a really good idea. We should probably do that.
Yeah, instead of like actually getting confused ourselves on what team was on what side. We're like a best of 3 and we're yelling about blue team like owning and we're like, oh wait, what's their name? I don't know, it changed.
It changed again. All
So
right,
we got a lot of pings.
pretty standard. The interesting thing I would say is Twisted Fate hasn't chosen anything yet. Oh wait, no, he moved his boots.
He tricked you.
Yeah, tricky guy. And Mundo has the regrowth pendant. Other than that, boots 3 pots.
See,
and
that's the
standard.
frustrating thing is if you're in a team situation and they know, ooh, dark binding, catching nothing.
I think they just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, just.
Ooh, all right.
Face
So
check.
we're gonna see an engagement here from both teams. Creator jumping in, misses, and Creator just diving in there, taking some damage. Who's gonna get first blood? It looks like it's gonna go
To
to Flawed Desire. Twisted Fate.
No, let's get
taking
pretty low
out
though.
Solus Days. And ooh, but that battle's
Let's
going
go
to go
fire,
in
pick
favor
up
of
a kill.
Icteri might go out. Are we going to see an early ace? Icteri, wow. So that's technically a triple kill at this point. They just respawn really fast.
Or yeah, okay.
They took out 3. And so that is 3 and 1 in favor of, wow, and they're just taking up shop in the jungle. Operation Shoot Boys, not messing around this match, taking out on the Wraiths of the enemy team. Looks like they want it. They're just like, no, this isn't your jungle. This is our jungle.
Yeah. But yeah, what I was going to say about the regrowth pendant is like in solo queue, you can't always start like that because sometimes people don't, like if you go with those builds, you need a much harder leash and people just won't leash hard enough for you. But in a team game, you can do that a lot more, so you don't have to rely on armor 5 pots, which is why I'm not too surprised by the Mundo regrowth 2 pot, especially since he has passive regrowth anyways.
And it looks like we might see an early gank. A White Knight coming around.
Ooh,
circling
Soviet
Nullus.
Hero, not level 2 yet though, but a White Knight just going to go for it anyways.
Yeah. Not doing a lot of damage, making it back to the tower. White Knight taking a few tower shots. Nullus trying to make something happen there. Might have, but, you know, Soviet Hero's right there. And it's 2-on-1. You don't want to risk that sort of thing when you're already 2 kills behind so early in the match. Operation Shoot Boys is 1,000 gold ahead. Or about maybe like 99 or something like that. Let's see. Looks like Sharan is pushing his lane all by himself as Icteri is laying down the
Yeah,
woods.
and it looks like Ezreal had gone back with that the 2-1 or the 2-0-1 and bought some damage off of that with a sword.
Soviet Hero doing some significant damage to Nullus.
Soviet Hero, I would not want to lane against Soviet Hero on top lane. He can just be so frustrating.
And then there's Captain Korea
Oh yeah, we're not
with
gonna.
the Twisted Fatal.
Captain Korea just cheats. He doesn't. I'm
He
kidding.
hacks.
No, he doesn't do any of that. He's just too good.
He's got a no clipping hack.
Yeah, right.
What is it, aimbot?
I don't even know. No, it's last hit bot. If there's even such, that would be. Oh god, like in the hacking world, if they developed a last hit bot, that would be so annoying.
Yeah, that would be really hard.
I'd like play the game for you.
Right.
Just like sit back and.
Oh, you ganked me? Well, I'm just getting every last hit ever.
Yeah, right. That'd be stupid. But I like Share. Wow, that was a lot of damage out of Sharam. Oh, it looks like
No,
Nellis might pull it out. No.
No, Soviet Hero just being like, I can
strong.
take a chair shot. Taking down Nellis. Sorry, we missed that little engagement by Sharon. And
Yeah, he gated and queued and just
Yeah.
did tons of damage to Angelic Fire. But you know, Curiatera throwing out those heals all the time, and I think Fire did use at least a potion because that's a pretty high health already for just Curiatera.
To say, top is going solidly for.
Yeah, he's already at 24
Operation
CS
Boys.
compared to 18. Or no, sorry, 8. I looked down at Morgana by accident. So he's already really ahead in CS, and he has 3 assists and 1 kill. So he has used all his potions, and he hasn't gone back yet, but when he goes back, he's going to get some solid buys. Jax has already bought a null cape, so he will have a little more magic resist, but unfortunately I think he just needs to last it off this turret and kind of like equal out that CS lead, because we already have a revolver from Vlad, which is just going to make him so strong in lane. Great Terror running in there, throwing some stuff up.
Yeah, that's a really early
Looks
revolver.
like Shea jumping in for the kill. No, okay, going to back up. Dogfire saying, back up! Got my pulse fire Ezreal going on. A nice Q into the brush.
We'll zoom in on it just for you. Just for you.
Just for the pulse fire. Well, it's not that cool right now because you have the.
Well, we gotta get the level 6. We gotta get the.
Right, we gotta get the zoom in for every single one of them because I am obsessed. Look, Mundo has cleared his jungle. We'll have to see exactly where he's gonna go now. Not sure if he's going to try to gank middle or gank bottom. Bottom is pretty far pushed.
Yeah, and it looks like Silver Hero is just hanging out in this general area, not really worried about a gank right now. We just missed Sheo get killed, so we're going to watch that from the beginning. Because I'm going to guess that the Ignite went off and got him. But
wow! White Knight just going with a super kick. Very solid.
Look at that. There we go. Taking tons of damage.
And Jugfire picks it up.
Good job with that Ignite. Victoria was close, but not close enough to get that heal off and save.
The Solus was there, but unfortunately with their AD down, he didn't want to go off and engage, even though some of them were pretty low. I think Mundo probably could have pulled that off, though, because White Knight was really low. And they had just used a lot of their abilities on him.
Well, you know, it's that split decision.
It's always better to play safe, because then that could turn into a triple kill. You know, it's like play it safe or. You know.
Well, look how low this tower is getting.
So he's just diving.
Taking a lot of damage.
Hasn't even pulled yet, just pulled.
And there it goes. Pools, takes a couple turret shots. Solo stays coming in. Misses the cleaver just from distance. He had it dead on.
Yeah, it was like a pixel away.
Yeah. So that's a really good cleaver, but just ever so close away, or far away, and Captain Korea takes down Crispy Lettuce.
So he goes for a turret dive. Misbind. Ooh, wow, hits him with the card.
Just standing in the tower, flashes.
Check a card, yellow
ignites. See you later.
At least she tried to respond.
Yeah,
if she's like, I'm dead, I might as well flash and at least try to pick up a...
If she had the Dark Binding, because she just used it before, if she had it right there, she might have gotten the kill, actually.
Yep.
Using the tower, but she already used it. It was on cooldown.
On this bottom lane, Sheo has picked the 28 CS. Unfortunately, Angelic Fire with I Almost Never Miss CS also has gotten up to 47, so almost double. And then in that mid lane, we have 58 for Captain Korea, and we have 36 for Crispy Lettuce. So Crispy Lettuce trying to hold on to that. Unfortunately, Captain Korea did start off with a couple assists from those jungle kills, so he has been pretty far ahead in lane. Has picked up double Doran's rings and a Sheen. She had just gone back, and she picked up a Doran's ring plus a Ruby Crystal herself. So I'm going to try to help with that sustainability in lane and try to slow down a little bit of his harassment with some health there.
Yeah, here's a level 6.
And, oh, look at that!
Kaboom on Sheo! And Jugfire just destroying Sheo.
Not even sure where White Knight came from. He just came down and like kicked him or something.
I did notice that Solo Stace did give Crispy Lettuce blue.
Yep.
But just so you guys know, it is 8-1 in favor of Operation Shoot Boys. They are almost 4,000 gold ahead now. Oh wait, they are 4,000 gold ahead. I can't count. They're
good Dark Binding.
5,000 gold.
Oh, White Knight misses his Q.
Yeah, nice dodge there by Crispy Lettuce, and it's not a good miss.
So
Hero doesn't care about taking on the turret. He just wants to get that farm early. And he's just like, that turret will go down eventually. I'm just going to take down that farm. Get my CS.
Jax being super bullied on top, and unfortunately, I don't think I've seen... every time Mundo's come up, it's always been to try to stabilize the lane after Jax has been killed, so... And I think the same thing with bottom. I haven't seen a solid... Like, he's always almost there. You know?
Here comes Nellis doing some damage to Soviet Hero.
Unfortunately, going to stun, but holding off and then backing out.
Nellis is 2 levels behind, though, so he's not going to be doing
Yeah, CSY 66 to 19. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, Nellis is pretty much void in this situation. Like,
yeah,
he's not. Yeah, he's not providing anything. Right
Creator has slain Shale. Let's check that out. I did see that gank being set up by Celeste, so we'll have to check that out in just a moment. But we want to see how Shale bites the dust, knocks into the wall, teleports in by Captain Korea, kaboom, and Creator picks up the kill. And now they're focusing on Icteri. Icteri trying to make it, but just can't do it. Captain Korea picking up that kill. And looks like Nellis and Celeste are picking on Soviet Hero, but Soviet Hero is just like, I'm just going to get a double kill. I'm not worried. But Celeste might be able to take it, and he shuts down Soviet Hero. Very close, though. I think if Mundo didn't have as much regen, he might have bit the dust there. And I'm pretty sure he blew his ultimate for that as well. Let me check that out.
Celeste, yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And that's why his health went back up. Because if he didn't have his ultimate, he would have lost. And it would have been a double kill.
Yeah.
But...
You know, I think Soviet Hero kind of read that right, but, you know, at that point, he already gotten a kill. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the bigger problem, though, is that he's going back and getting a needlessly large rod, so when that situation happens again, he will have the AP to take the Mundo out. Mundo himself has built up Philo Stone, he has built up his Null Cape, and also built Heart of Gold, so he is getting to the point where he'd be, somewhat tanky.
There comes the White Knight and Captain Korea wanting. I bet you they want to finish this tower. They got the creep coming up in here, but Soul stays reading that, coming in to try and slow this down, blocking that Captain Korea.
Good ultimate.
Soil. We do have, but wow, tons of damage. Soul
down
is able to get a double kill though, so a good sacrifice by Crispy Lettuce, doing a lot of damage there with her ultimate, and then having Soul Stays pick up the double kill. So good job. Soul Stays trying his best to keep his team from bleeding out, but it is not looking good, especially
Creator waiting in the brush. We got an engagement on bottom. He just hit Jace.
Oh crap! There's so many engagements.
Went off.
Kaboom! Shale and
Fire is doing
running
tons
away.
of damage.
Tiri taken down by Angelic Fire. A little engagement up here. Well, it looks like Nellis is backing off into the tower, waiting for Solstays to come to his rescue.
Solstays is coming up. I'm not sure. He does have his. He has gone off the top. This might be a bad position for Soviet Hero. He could
misses the cleaver, backs off. Looks like Angelic Fire was able to take down Shale. Let's check that out. Because it looks like people were running away at that point. There, boom! There goes Createro, knocking him up, pulverizing, and Angelic Fire. Kaboom!
Securing the kill.
That's a cool death scene there, shit like that. The hammer just kind of flipping out. / cannon, I should say.
Hammer / cannon.
Look at that. Teleport me!
It's like Tron.
Yeah.
When they're standing in the light.
Wow, so a very strong play from Operation Shoot Boys. They are closing in on that 10,000 gold lead. They have reached over 9,000, 14-4. Here comes a White Knight fighting Soul Stays. Soul Stays all by his lonesome. Trying to fight off 2,
no, this coming
3.
In.
Oh wait, no, 2. Sorry, I thought I saw one more. No, this
shut down by
too
White
late.
Knight.
Yeah, so that helps.
Nellis gets a good stun.
He's doing a lot of damage to White Knight, but I think... Ooh, he could come in here. Jumps in, takes down a White Knight. Good job.
And the ulti help from Soraka helps him out, so Soviet Hero can't just take him out instantly. Unfortunately, we get the card. Captain Korea coming in. Nice. He goes right in the bush. He can get the stun off and move away.
But
Soviet Hero comes out from the back. Too good. What is he taking? Turret shots on purpose?
Tormented Soil. Flashes out of there. Crispy Lettuce. Surrounded. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, nice.
Good.
Save.
So broken.
Here comes Soul Stay saying, I want to kill Soviet Hero. But Soviet Hero is just like, I cannot die, for I am Vlad. And looks like that Angelic Fire and Creator are chasing down Sheo. Sheo forced to run back to his tower. Well, his second tower, as his first tower is completely
First
alone.
tower means nothing to Operation Shoot Boys.
Operation Shoot Boys ignores the first tower.
They know how to tower gank. Like,
Yeah,
pros.
well, they just know where to stand, too, like, because there's a nice little gap here where you're not hit by any tower, so they just kind of take up, you know,
Yeah, they push.
position
They
and-
push through the tower, and then if you stand at your tower, they just rotate people with health. And then if you don't, and you run down your lane, they just chase you down.
Yeah, they're playing hyper aggressive and doing it very well. They are about to break the scouter, just a couple hundred away from breaking the scouter.
They haven't even done dragon at all.
They don't even care, I don't think.
No, they're just like
Objectives and destroy.
Oh, White
There's a
Knight
White Knight
coming in.
focusing in on Akiri, but Sheo is there, jumping in, doing some hammer damage, but not a lot going
Here
on
comes
there.
Createra though.
Yeah, and Angelic Fire. Angelic Fire
Picking up the kill.
destroying Akiri.
A White
White
Knight still
Knight jumping in,
in.
taking down Soul Stays. Crispy Lettuce being shot and probably going to be taken down by Angelic Fire, but
Double
White
kill.
Knight gets the kill.
We're gonna get the
And
triple kill.
Sheo, there's a triple kill.
kill.
A White Knight picking up that triple kill, and thus
Breaking the
solidifying
scouter.
the scouter has been broken. What 9,000?
This is 14 minutes in, so I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, this might be a 20-minute match.
Yeah, I say it's pretty hard. Like this is already like you can't really say it's lost, but it is. You know, like, you don't want to. because-
Miracles happen,
Yeah,
but
it's
they're so
that's the they
so far behind.
they broke the scouter. That's the thing. When you break the scouter, the only way to win is off of either a miracle or b.
The other team lets you transform.
Right, the other team
They're
lets you
just like,
transform.
oh, well, I'm like Goku. I want an actual challenge. So
Yeah, and then they
Go
just
ahead,
let
transform.
you farm up.
go ahead, take Android 17 and 18. Go right ahead. Or is it 19? 18, 19?
I don't even know.
I don't remember.
Whatever it is, it's just weird.
Whatever. Let Cell take the androids. Let Frieza transform.
Turret has been destroyed.
Let Boo do his thing. You know.
Yeah.
Just want a challenge. Yeah.
It's
They
like
could have killed them instantly, but they just
it's
want
like
a
a Dragon
challenge.
Ball Z who needs monologuing when you have transformations.
Literally an entire episode of.
All I remember, like the longest thing I remember was watching. Like I watched all the episodes of the Frieza saga where he threw the bomb into the planet and said it was going to blow up in like a minute or something like
No,
that.
it's 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And then, like, 10 episodes later, it's like, oh, well, this stubborn old girl, I give her 2 more minutes extra. And it's like 7 minutes. And, like, you know, the episodes are a half hour long.
Right, and they talk the entire freaking like 10 episodes. And you're like,
I swear, like, the entire DBZ universe is on, like, you know,
a
1/4
completely different time
speed.
schedule.
Like, they're actually talking and they sound like Elvin and the Chickmunks because they're
Right.
just. Beyond that, they just talk so fast. If we're to believe that 5 minutes is actually accurate. But I love the DBZ abridged. We're not even talking about the match anymore. We're going into DBZ and DBZ abridged. Operation Shoot Boys is dominating. Hero is trying to push and take down the top turret.
he's
And looks
literally
like-
he's just pushed his lane the entire game.
he hasn't stopped pushing.
Yeah, he hasn't gone for team fights or ganks on other lanes. He's literally like,
And
I'm gonna
Angelic
push
Fire
my
picking
lane.
up the fight. There's a little fight going on here. Oh wow!
there's a fight all the way down
Yeah,
the
there's a
bottom.
fight down
too,
the
but
bottom, but
let's just catch all this and then we can back
Yeah.
up.
wow, looks like
Soviet Hero picks up a kill.
yeah,
Nala's about to go down.
yeah.
Soulless
there you
Days getting pretty low. Soviet Hero taking the turret shots.
go. I think Soulless
White
Days
Knight back
can
up.
make
Okay,
it.
Soulless Days makes it.
All right, let's go back and see what happened here. Looks like Angelic Fire is really low, but just does so much damage to Sheo. Sheo's gonna die, but Ikteri's right there taking out Angelic Fire. And here comes Captain Korea saying, "How dare you kill my teammate? I am Captain Korea. Die."
Right. And then back to the old fight where Soulless Days
Yeah.
gets away. But
Yeah.
bottom lane's pushed. Middle lane is, I think, the only one that... Did they take the middle lane turret down? Yeah, I think they did. I don't know.
What do you mean?
The outer turret.
None of the outer turrets have
No,
gone for
other
Operation
other
Shoot
side.
Boys.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even remember.
Oh yeah, they're on the inner turret here.
So,
and this is the first inner turret that goes down in favor of Operation Shoot Boys, who are showing a completely dominating match. Quite different from their usual style of just, you know, kind of dying a few times in the beginning and just CSing. Like, this has just been a hyper-aggressive match. Just really, really just go in, get the kill. Go in, get the kill. So, good play by Operation
even though
Shoot Boys.
they're still way ahead in CS on all levels.
Yeah. Oh, holy hell.
The only one beating CS right now in a comparative side-by-side is Soraka versus Alistair. So,
well, you know what, Icturi, you got triple the amount of CS than
Alistair.
So
unfortunately, Alistair has 14 assists. So,
well, you know, details.
Yes, details. But no, yeah, like it's just we gotta it's hard because Operation Shoot Boys or Senior Citizen Squad in the past seasons they're so strong. You know, like we've seen some teams do good in like the mid and late game against them in some team fights, but then all of a sudden it's like they just wake up and they're like, okay, we're gonna win it now. Yeah. And then they win some critical team fight, like it wasn't even hard. Yeah. And then just go through. Wow. And they're like, yeah, we actually just CS'd all game. And
well, I gotta say they did have some pretty stiff competition. They were actually really concerned about level 100 Starmie. The only issue was they had to switch out a team member at the very last minute, and we had already posted up the brackets, and by that point it's a little too late to be switching up your teams, just because it's not fair to the other teams when you're all supposed to be, hey, this is the teams you guys are fighting. Like, we leave that open for everyone to look at, and then kind of switch your members at the very last second, right before a monthly Mayhem tournament. Just kind of, we don't allow that. So hopefully we'll see that team back next month, because they were asking about them. So, and that was what, Team Jacob?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. So if you guys are watching.
Yeah, if you get your roster all set up before the deadline.
Yeah, just
that would be.
And I mean, even if like a couple days.
Victory taking down Alistair, securing the I have more CS than you.
And the victory goes to Operation Shoot Boys very handedly
for game one.
For those of you on the YouTube. Please follow, like, and subscribe all of our awesome things. For those of you on the stream, go to youtube.com/LoLReportDotCom. That's LoLReportDotCom. Again, we have a Twitter at LOL Monthly. We have a Facebook at facebook.com/monthlymayhem. And our own 3D.tv website is own3d.tv/power_underwhelming. So follow, like, and subscribe, all of those things, because that really, really helps us out. Tell your friends to watch us. Again, that also helps us out. Bigger social media numbers means bigger prizing, and we know that for a fact. And we've already been re-accepted into that, so I'm just going to, I think I already did save that screen, so I'm going to hop into this match and tell them to wait a second.
Hopefully you did, because if not...
No, I'm pretty sure I did. So,
pretty sure?
I'm nearly...